Here's a live look at the Dow at the start of today's trading. It'll get up in a second. We're currently down strong. We're down after a strong day yesterday. We had a couple of days up, but I want to bring in CBS News business analyst Jill Schlesinger. Looks like there are a couple of things driving this, right? You've got gas prices. Oh, I'm looking at oil right now. U.S. crude is 113. I mean, what's your take on all of this?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's very interesting when you watch markets day to day, which I do not think anybody should do, but we have to. And what you're seeing is this seesaw. And on one end of the seesaw, you have the hope that the war will end soon. So even if you saw yesterday morning the announcement that the president was going to speak at 9 p.m., really made traders think, oh, this must be it. We're done.
We're done, right?
And so crude sold off. The president spoke with no clear end in sight. Now crude oil is up. And it's not naturally the link that crude is up and stocks are down, but it has seemed to be that. And I think the concern right now is that if you are a stock investor, you're looking at the price of crude oil, you're looking at the price of everything. Will inflation start to eat into the consumer wallet? And if that's the case, if we see consumers start to pull back, that's going to hurt earnings, that hurts stocks. So all of it is linked in a loose way. I know it can be dizzying to watch the day-to-day.
And I wonder how much this is evidence of how people reacted to what the president said last night. He did address fuel prices directly. He said it's a short-term increase, everybody. Don't worry about it. Let's play some of that.
The United States has never been better prepared economically to confront this threat. You all know that. We built the strongest economy in history. Remember, because of our Drill Baby Drill program, America has plenty of gas.
Hyperbole aside, what are the fundamentals? Can the economy as it is withstand sustained higher fuel prices?
I think we have to just define sustained for how long. And I think that if we see prices at this level, if nationally we're at $4 or $4.50 a gallon, and it's another 3 weeks or 4 weeks, and then it's moving down, so in the right direction, it does a lot to relieve the pressure building up. The longer this does go on, the more it not just impacts prices, which are quite real, but what about how we feel? You know, often we talk about money as if it were a mathematical equation. There are human beings, oddly, we are still human beings. It's not AI thinking for us.
Despite our best efforts.
We feel bad when we see those prices up. You know, it's funny, when you think about the amount of money we spend on gas, so according to the latest surveys, about 3% of our total wallet spent on gas. Okay. If that went to 3.2%, it's not the end of the world. But what does it do to us as human beings? We feel pessimistic. We feel scared. We just had this inflationary surge in 2022. Are we going back there? These are the emotional aspects that can actually impact not just what we do at the pump, not just what we do at the grocery store, but how we feel about the economy and our actions otherwise. And I think sometimes, again, we have to acknowledge that the emotional part of this is going to get worse as the conflict continues.
Yeah, important to understand the psychology
behind
all the data. Jill, thanks so much.
Sure.